Super Mario Bros., Sisu, Tetris, John Wick Chapter 4, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Extraction 2, and more recently, the underdog that came out of nowhere, The Sound of Freedom, and the guaranteed blockbuster hit, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Ladies and gentlemen, could 2023 finally be the beginning of the renaissance of movies and TV shows to return to its roots? Is entertainment becoming the centerpiece of producing films over preaching divisive and fabricated problems that frankly never existed? The seemingly never-ending battle to return true passion and rising standards of excellence to our shows is beginning to take shape. The seeds that have been planted are at last beginning to bear fruit.
That's right.
While the fight is far from over, the push for false ideologies, such as the lack of diversity, whether through race or gender, is clearly beginning to wane. As conglomerates such as the likes of Disney, the once king and titan of the industry that had Scrooge McDuck cash reserves, are realizing that the money well is starting to run dry.
And it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
Sooner or later, they will be forced to look in the mirror and see that the current business model of serving an audience that has little to no purchasing power of their products and services is unsustainable. No longer can they accommodate made-up problems in the world, such as the
strong female character,
lest they wish to incur further financial losses. And let's face it, they will inevitably continue to do so at present.
Yes.
In 2023, how has Disney embraced the so-called modern audience? Beginning with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
It's never too late to stop being a dick.
The show that was supposed to kick off Phase 5. The sequel that Marvel hyped as essential to the MCU. Spoiler alert, it's not.
Hi, I am Beb. You just drank me.
I did what?
His name is Scott Lang. He has 7 holes.
Shallow and trite Marvel jokes, alongside the destruction of Scott Lang, to give way to the strong female characters.
Reforestation, affordable housing, food production. She's not wasting a second.
Supposed to do look the other way. They were clearing out a homeless.
Mediocre writing, and a supposed Thanos-like villain that is already getting his ass handed to him. It is a no-brainer that it bombed at the box office, even earning a place as one of the lowest performing titles of the MCU. Thank goodness for the arrival of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that was generally well received thanks to its compelling theme, and unlike Ant-Man 3, had an antagonist that's actually a force to be reckoned with. The catch is, this is a one-time sound off to the Guardians, because James Gunn has moved on to reboot the DC universe, so there will not be a sequel soon, if at all. On the subject of reboots, Disney, for whatever reason, decides to push the envelope further, dividing and alienating their core audience by once again race-swapping another one of their iconic characters. And how did that turn out?
Remember the swamp? Remember my song in the swamp when I was like, wham, chicka, wham, wham, chicka, wham.
Casting an actress igniting controversy, mixed with terrible CGI that all have the facial expressions of a brick wall, did not do The Little Mermaid live-action remake any favors.
That's right.
Omitting key components and rewriting characters of the animated film only served to lose the heart and soul of what could have been a decent retelling of the Danish story. The prominent feature instead was recasting Ariel as a person of color and lashing out against all opposition parties, which I can say with confidence is a good majority, given all the ratio trailers prior to release.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Quite convenient that Disney concealed the feature they took pride in when advertising in China. Talk about the hypocrisy and rules applying to thee, but not to me. Despite the effort, the remake failed spectacularly in the country and subsequently in the global box office. It's as if false female empowerment and the destruction of the masculinity of characters such as Eric and Triton were futile.
But wait! There's more!
Hold on, male inferiority? Why does that sound so familiar?
You stole it. Then you stole it.
Then I stole it.
It's called capitalism.
Of course, another desecration of a beloved character, Indiana Jones, that set the world on fire. Fire so strong that it burned such a big hole in Disney's finances.
Everything burns.
So confident was the top brass in Disney that the audience wanted a decrepit, irrelevant, and inferior Indiana Jones that they allowed reviews to be written a month in advance that went viral, but probably not in the way they wanted. Alas, Indy's destiny was truly broken, as it got unexpectedly dethroned in its second week in the box office by Insidious the Red Door and the independent film that, ironically, Disney could have distributed and profited from, The Sound of Freedom.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. But wait! There's more!
Of course, the modern audience is not to be confined on just the silver screen. Oh no, the rampage against the evil, dim-witted, and lowly males must make its way to the lost leader Disney+, beginning with the third season of The Mandalorian.
Why?
Hey, you know the saying goes, the Force is female. Don't take my word for it. Those were the words of Kathleen Kennedy, hence why Din Djarin must be sidelined in his own show by Bo-Katan. Wait, why are the viewership numbers down? Surely there was no lack of a coherent and methodical story. Not if Jack Black and Lizzo have anything to say about it.
We fell in love. We fell in love. We did fall in love. What?
You better change your tune, or the Lizzo bomb will blow you up straight to Neverland.
No. Wait.
The same Neverland where you will find Peter Pan and
Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling.
so legendary was this show that the vile Peter Pan, who cut off Captain Hook's hand and fed it to the crocodile, and the race-swapped Tinkerbell being berated by Wendy, was only released on Disney Plus and never needed its prime time in the theaters. But the butchered Peter Pan is a relic of the past, you say? Alright then, why don't we score a bigger male character? How about the commander of the Avengers himself, Nick Fury in Secret Invasion?
Have you lost your reptilian-ass mind?
No, Nick. I believe you lost your mammal-ass mind. After all, your incompetence is what caused the Skrull invasion and all the victims in its wake. So stop trying to gaslight everyone else, you sick male.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
It's a good thing Elementals is surpassing The Flash. You know, the film that James Gunn says is one of the greatest superhero films ever made. So great that it is the worst box office flop in superhero film history. Alright, enough with the sarcasm and humor. It has become quite clear that Disney and the others that try to pursue the wallets of the modern audience is futile, as its existence is as real as the fountain of youth. And I genuinely hope that if it falls to a sink or swim scenario, Disney chooses to take the latter. Maybe one day, we can stop regurgitating the same issues and actually talk about how good the content we are receiving, or arguing about our theories in an incoming show, just like the good old days. On the bright side, new players such as Nintendo with Super Mario Bros., Netflix increasing spending and releasing quality content more often, such as Extraction 2, and emerging independent studios that tackle actual problems, such as human trafficking in The Sound of Freedom, have become pillars of hope. As of now, I can't say I have the same confidence with Disney's Haunted Mansion, The Marvels, Wish, Echo, Ahsoka, the Rey Palpatine trilogy, and the multitude of incoming Star Wars content. Because in my point of view, I can see the walls beginning to collapse, especially that the once seemingly unlimited funding to back this poor quality content is beginning to drain. I know that this is a new type of content coming from me. Do let me know if you would like to see more of these videos moving forward in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching, and do subscribe, yada yada yada. You get the picture, and I will see you next time.